News Nation.
We'll go here and then here.
Just, what's your takeaway from this PPI report?
Sir, come on. You're violating the rule here, right? We're talking pharma. Yes, ma'am.
Outlined the long-term goal of fees, but in the short term, concerns about increased costs for patients. What do you say to patients who are concerned that the pharmaceutical costs might rise as a result of these tariffs? And is there anything that the administration is planning to or could do to incentivize pharmaceutical companies from not passing along costs?
Well, look, the costs that you say, that's the rap we always hear, but we don't see that in the data. We didn't see it in the first term. So we can cross that bridge when we come to it. But I will say one of the things that President Trump is angry about, I think that's the right word, is the fact that Big Pharma uses the United States basically as its golden goose. It engages in what's called cross-subsidization across global markets. And because of our status in terms of income levels and how price elasticities work, we pay higher prices for drugs than foreigners in other countries do, where incomes are lower. That's just wrong. I mean, we're not here to make money for Big Pharma. We're here to protect the American people.
Mr.
All right.
Navarro, Kara from Lindell.
Yes.
How are you?
How's Mike doing?
He's doing very
All
well.
right.
Thank you so much.
How can I help you?
My question on the farm initiative, how many American jobs specifically, do you guys have any information on how much that will create?
I'm going to leave that up to our Council of Economic Advisors. But what we're doing here is creating trillions of dollars of investment and millions of jobs. We'll get a good chunk of that. I think that this whole continuous advanced manufacturing revolution that this will help move forward will be a great thing for America. But the big beneficiary here is going to be Americans who need medicines. And this question earlier about what do you tell Americans about price? Look, if you can't get the medicines you need because foreigners are controlling that and using it to try to blackmail America, that's an untenable situation. All right, any more pharma questions? Anyone? All right, what would you like to say, Mr. Impatient News Nation?
Just wondering if you take away from that PPI.
Sure. Just briefly, look, if you look at it, this is the kind of thing I used to do in my previous life, wrote textbooks on economic indicators and things like that. What you want to see is whether the PPI numbers will move to the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, which is not always the case at all. We also know that the PPI is highly volatile. We also know there's going to be some people who are going to try to make it a tariff story, but if you peer beneath the hood of the numbers, there's nothing in there to suggest that tariffs were responsible for a number that was above estimates. So this is clearly a case where you just watch the data now, and you watch it really carefully. And as the boss says, let's see what happens. All right, thank you for being with you today.